What's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since I've recorded a video, and I'm back, and I have a great guest with me today. And the reason why I wanted to introduce or record a video with Ezra is because Ezra actually helped me out with my Happy Cans website. He did such a great job that it was worth sharing what he does and the services he offers to the bin cleaning world, because I was so impressed with his response time and the quality of work that he did, even when I didn't have the proper image or maybe even language. He was able to modify and add images that just hit the nail on the head of the website. So without further ado, let me introduce Ezra McCarthy. I'm saying your last name correctly, right?
Yep.
So from Green Frog Web Design. So Ezra,
That's correct.
Go ahead.
Oh, and also cleancanwebdesign.com. We're kind of servicing both fields there.
Fantastic. Thanks for adding that, because we just sat there and talked about it, and I forgot to mention it, even though I wrote it down. But Ezra, tell our viewers what you do and a little bit of background, and then we'll kind of really jump into the services that you provide.
Sure. My goal is to help small business owners, particularly can cleaning companies, create time freedom and also financial freedom in their business. And how we help businesses with that is through online marketing. So we offer 3 different plans, and they all start at just $1 per month. So whether you're an established business like Chris here, or you literally started your business yesterday, we have affordable options because we know we want you to have clients calling you so you can serve them, to have time and financial freedom.
Awesome. And to give you a little bit more background of how I came across Ezra, Ezra is actually, he's been in the lawn care world, actually owned a lawn care business down in Texas. He's up in Canada now, or British Columbia. Where exactly are you located right now?
Yeah, British Columbia, Canada. British Columbia is a province in Canada, West
right.
Coast.
So I was in need after hearing from the lawn care customers and with MSA talking about Christmas lights. I decided to dive in and give it a try this year with my trash can cleaning business as another service. So with that being said, I needed to build out a separate page, some language, a form, and what have you. And Ezra was on our friend Andrew's the Lone Star podcast show and had been talking him up. So we connected, and he was able to help me out. And really great customer service. I mean, what we did, or we had some conversations. You did everything basically almost within 24 hours or within 24 hours. And I think after approvals and some little changes that I have, 48 hours later, that page and form was up and running. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah. And if your listeners, those that have businesses, know, if you've ever tried to contact web design companies, that was part of how I got into web design. When I first the first company I ever started was a company called Signature Paints, and we did painting. And my company was growing. I wanted to get more commercial work, wanted more exposure, and I tried to find someone to design a website for me. And I forget how many people I emailed, and most of them didn't get back with me. And the ones that did, they were wanting to charge just insane prices. And that was before I even saw what they were going to build me. And then retain just a huge ongoing cost. And so I ended up building my own first website, and over the different businesses that I've had myself and then helped other people with, I've grown, and now care industry, and now the bin cleaning industry. I realized that this and understanding Google Business Profile and gathering reviews are 3 of the things that I'm really passionate about, and I want to help customers with online marketing and using the power of reviews to generate more leads so they can earn more income.
Awesome. So for those that are watching this and they're thinking about getting a website, or maybe they're, just started their business and the website is the last piece of the puzzle, which that's, believe it or not, that has happened. So that's why I share that scenario. What are the top 3 considerations when you're looking to build a website? And what I'm asking about are, what are 3 important items that your website should include? Because I see a lot of websites out there that seem very cluttered. They throw a lot of information out there to you, and it's hard to even find out, well, where do I make the request? Where do I make the purchase? What is your recommendation there?
Sure. First, the 2 most important things is you need to have real customer reviews on every single page of your website. Number 2, you need to have a call to action or a contact form on every single page. Something I see that I disagree so strongly about is people will have a contact us page. Now that sounds good, but you need to, on every single page, have someplace that they can contact you. And then I will postulate or bring up here, before, for these bin clearance, before you even buy your trailer, you need to have a website. That is the first thing that you need. You need a website and you need to establish a Google business profile. Those are the 2 things before you get your first customer. Basically, that's what you're going to need to set yourself up for success. In our businesses are based on lead generation. We've got to consistently be getting people in the doors, and then of course retention.
So to dovetail on that, I couldn't agree with you anymore on the aspect of having the website up. I have spoken about this before, that once you make the decision to go into the bin cleaning business, whether you're building your own setup or trailer, or you're ordering one, the first thing that you should do is get that website up. We had a customer, MSA customer up north, actually still is a customer, that I guess the day after he ordered his trailer, he had a landing page up and said, hey, coming soon, the spring of 2023, or whatever it was. And he had a simple contact form. Hey, are you interested? Name and email. And he collected, I think it was around 160 some names before he even, cleaned one bin. And so he had that list that people had already raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested in having my bins cleaned. So when he got the trailer, he was able to contact them, or when he got the notification he was a week out from picking it up, he could notify them and say, hey, we're getting our truck next week and we'll be cleaning bins. Here's the link to, really register to have the service or buy the service. I forget how he had it set up. But so having your website up immediately is it's such an important thing, and I think it's overlooked and people don't think about it. I think they get excited about the equipment and the idea of being a business owner that they forget about the website.
No, that's a really good point. What he did there was very, very smart. And even if you're a more established business and you say, okay, I don't know if it's worth it. One thing that I like to say a website can be is a filter for you. So on there, you can have your prices, which I recommend, and we do as well. You can go on our website and see all our prices. There's no hidden fees. And as a bin cleaner, you can do that as well, so that when someone sends you a contact form, they've already went past the prices. So you're not getting someone on the phone and then saying, oh, it's $30 a service, and they choke and just say, well, we're not interested. You're filtering. And so the right clients, and they've seen your reviews, so they said, wow, this guy's professional, this girl's professional, they do good service, I want my bin cleans, this price is what I want. And so therefore your close rate is going to go a lot higher, and you can basically pre-sell your service using a website.
And I'll go one further, since this is on the My Service Area YouTube channel, is to pre-qualify them with an address, having them enter in their address, not a zip code, because hashtag zip codes suck. Zip codes are like people. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and we don't service all people. So you need to be very finite with who you target and who you want coming through and making a request or buy the service. So I'll just throw that in there as well. to what you just stated. So now, if somebody wants to get in contact with you, how do they go about that and finding you?
Sure. You can go on a couple places. You can check out greenfrogwebdesign.com. You can check cleancanswebdesign.com, or if those are both hard to spell and or remember, you can always type in I love myfrog.com, and I don't think you'll forget that one.
No, I was surprised. I heard you on Jeremiah's show yesterday, and I was like, "Holy cow, Ezra is everywhere right now." So this is good timing. So hopefully this will you'll be able to help both people in the lawn care and the bin cleaning industry, as there is always a need for people to have a website built, have a website updated, like I did, or modified and improved upon. So, guys, you've heard it here, and gals. Ezra has a great service, a very affordable service. You can go to his website and check it out. His response time is unreal, even though he's on the West Coast. For you East Coast people, it's just today it's so hard to get good customer service. And again, that's why I had such a good experience. That's why I asked Ezra if he would jump on and let us record this video and just share what he does and how he could provide value to your business. So, Ezra, I can't say thank you enough. I'm sure that I will still be working with you in the near future, and hopefully throughout the future, as more services pop up. Because I do need to talk to you about something, because I am going to be adding dumpster cleaning to my services. So
Okay.
I'm working through that right now, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what that looks like on the website. So I may be reaching out to you for some additional work. But anyway, Ezra, thanks so much for jumping on here and telling everybody about your services.
Sounds good. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Oh man, I'm rusty.
No worries.
It has been a couple of months since I've actually recorded one of these.
Oh no. Well, hopefully it helps people.